Hey everyone, so my name is Marika and I decided after I had my first baby in September that I was going to cloth diaper him. I didn't want to start until he was 6 weeks old because I had a cousin who cloth diapered all 4 of her kids and she told me it was best to wait at least until they're 6 weeks old. So that's what I did. My baby is now 7 weeks old tomorrow, so I've been doing the cloth diapers for 1 week. And everything's been going really smoothly. I'm not having any anxiety about it. It doesn't seem like it's an extra hassle to do this versus regular disposable diapers. I'm also transitioning from regular wipes to reusable cloth wipes. So once I'm completely out of my regular wipes, I will start using just solely the cloth wipes as long as I have enough. So I might have to end up purchasing more if I don't think I have enough already, but haven't quite got that far yet. So, but anyways, I've had a lot of people ask me questions about the process with using the cloth diapers, what all it entails. Is it hard? Is it difficult? Is it gross? That's, I think, the main concern people have, is that they think it's nasty because you have to touch poopy diapers, and it's really not like that. I do end up getting my hands a little bit dirtier than I originally thought after just doing research about them and listening to other moms talk about cloth diapering their kids. But that might also just be because I'm only 1 week in and I'm not an expert, so we'll see. That part might get a little bit better, but it's honestly not that bad at all. And I'll get to how I clean them. So here I have 10 different kinds of cloth diapers. I registered for lots of different brands and types and styles of cloth diapers so that I could figure out which ones I like best without spending a lot of money. So I just registered for lots of different kinds. I also have the things that I use to clean them, what I do with the diapers after they're done until I wash them, and what I use whenever I'm out and about. So those products when I'm not at home and I'm have to change a diaper, and so forth. So the first thing that I'll talk about with you are the diapers themselves. So there's lots of different kinds, and I don't have one of every kind, I'm sure that's out there, but I have a good variety of them, so I'll just tell you about the ones that I do have. So these first two that I have right here, they're just shells. So they're just the shell of a diaper. You don't have to slide anything inside of a pocket or anything like that. It's just the shell. So, and I actually have these buttoned up. So the cool thing about doing cloth diapers is that they grow with your baby. So not only are you saving money up front by using these instead of disposable ones, but you're going to save not just in a short amount of time, but over a long period of time, because they have lots, and it's hard to tell with crazy designs on them, but they have lots of buttons on here. So right now, I'm buttoning mine to make it be the smallest size that it can be, because my baby is only 7 weeks old and he was born really small. He was only, I say really small, there's babies that are smaller, but he was 6 pounds, 9.3 ounces, so pretty little. By the time I started cloth diapering him, he was around, probably around 8.5 pounds, and that was a week ago, so he was 8.9 ounces at his last appointment. So still pretty small to be using cloth diapers. They're pretty chunky, so I put him on the smallest size. But anyways, as he gets bigger, I'll move the buttons out further so that they fit him still. So that's a nice thing about them. So anyways, this brand is called Thirsties, and like I said, you just put the insert in here. There's lots of different kinds of inserts too. So you would just take your cloth insert and lay it inside. It doesn't attach to anything. There's no buttons on it. Some of them there are, but this one there's not. So it just lays right in there. And then you would put it on your baby, button it to the button that is the most comfortable but secure for your little one. And I haven't used these a ton. This is the exact same style. It's just a insert, or it's just the shell, but it's a different brand. So this one is, the brand is called Rumparooz, and they're pretty similar. There's not a whole lot. The button style is a little bit different on this one, but the idea is the same. It's just a shell, and you lay your insert inside of it. So yeah, so you have the Thirsties brand and the Rumparoos brand of those, and I actually have 3 of these, but I just have these 2 out to show you. So the nice thing about using these is that the only thing that you have to change with these, as long as the shell stays clean, which if it's a pee diaper, it probably did, unless they just really, really soak through their insert. And in that case, if they're like a heavy wetter, you could use 2 inserts. You could lay 2 on top of each other. That's an option. But anyways, if it's just this part that gets dirty, you can just take this part out and put a clean one in and put the same shell back on your baby. So you would be able to get as many, you know, handful of uses out of this as until it gets really dirty or you feel that you need to change it out for a different one. So that's a positive about these kind. So I'll just sit these ones out of the way. So my next kind that I have, this is the Mama Koala brand that I have. The brand is called Mama Koala, and this is the one that I have the most of, probably this brand and the LBB brand. So this one I'm pretty sure is called the All-in-Ones. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty certain that's what they're called because this kind, when you open it up, has the pocket. So maybe these are 2-in-1s. Anyways, this one has the pocket, and that's what you put your insert in. So right now, since I have it made to where it's smaller, I have it buttoned up to be like the smallest size, the insert is longer than the diaper itself. So the Mama Koala ones are nice because it actually has buttons on their inserts to keep it in place at the shorter size that I'm using right now. So also, if you are making it shorter and you're making your insert shorter, for boys, you'd want to have that folded side in the front, and for girls, you'd want to have it in the back. So depending on if you have a boy or girl, that is what side you'd slide in first. So since I have a boy, I want it to be in the front because that's where it's going to get wet the most. I slide that folded in first, and then I just put it on him like normal, button it on the button that fits him the best. And whenever he's done, so say he peed in this one, instead of like the last ones where you could just change the inserts, you wouldn't be able to do that because it would soak right through the whole thing since it's in the pocket. So you would take the whole entire diaper and that would go in your diaper pail. So you wouldn't just change out the middle. So that's that brand. So that's that kind. And that was my Mama Koala one. And this next one is the LBB. The style is the exact same. This is just a different brand, so I wanted to make sure I put it on here. I say the style is the exact same. It's got the pocket insert as well. So all of that's the same. The only thing that's different is the style of the buttons. So you can still fold it up, button it up to make it be smaller size. Just the layout of the buttons on the front are not identical to the Mama Koala kind, but other than that, there's really no difference with this kind. So that was LBB. Another one that I have, this one right here, is the Charlie Banana brand. This one is the most expensive one out of all of them. This one I actually bought myself. I didn't have this one bought from my registry. And the only reason I got it is because it was on clearance. And I think even then it was still 20 something for this one only. So they are more expensive. But I had a lot of gift cards for my baby shower, so I wanted to get it just to see, you know, how nice that they were. If they were more expensive, I would think that they would be nicer than the other ones. So anyways, this one is also the same concept as the other ones. It has a pocket. The only thing different about this pocket is actually you insert it in the front of the diaper. The other two, the pocket inserts from the back. That doesn't change anything though. That's just the design of these ones. So that's this one. This is a lot softer material than my other two ones, so that alone might be part of the reason why it's more expensive. The material is nicer, it's softer, and I have noticed it's more absorbent than the other ones. And this is actually a size small, so it does look like this one is not like a one size fits all kind of deal. This one doesn't have the option with the buttons to shorten it up, so that's probably why it's a size small. The only buttons options that it has for this one is just around the waist to make that smaller or tighter, but I can't make it shorter. So that is one thing that's different about this one. So once he is too long for this one, I wouldn't be able to use it anymore. So, but that's the Charlie Banana brand. Yep, size small. And it's a pocket insert as well as the last two that I showed you. So the next one I'll show you, I actually have two by the same brand, but they're a different style. Similar but different. So this one actually was given to me by my cousin who cloth diapered all of her kids. So she gave me all of the diapers that she had left. So anyways, this is the Bum Genius brand. And I really like this one. This kind is my husband's favorite one to use because it's the easiest to take on and off. It doesn't have the buttons that the other ones have. It's just Velcro. So that's nice. I guess it does have buttons right here to make it shorter, but that's the only buttons that are on it. There's not buttons for around the waist. It's Velcro. So it does have a pocket for an insert. I have this one doubled up right now for really no reason. I just have two in there. But if I was to use this at night, I might put two in here just so it has more absorbency. If he goes a little longer between changes, you can do that with any of them. So yeah, so you would just put this one on them, and then you would just Velcro it to the size that you need it to be. I think that's like a really smart way to do them. I actually wish that my other ones were Velcro instead of buttons. It's just easier and quicker. So my other Bum Genius one is actually really cool. So this is the only one that I have that's like this, just like this is the only one I have that's Velcro. This other Bum Genius one I have, it does have the button style across the front instead of Velcro, but this is the only one that I have that the insert's attached. So the insert is actually attached to the inside of the diaper, which I don't know, I just think it's cool because I don't have to take them in and out. So there's like two, and you just open up your diaper, lay this one flat over top of it, so it's got double protection, 2 layers to soak up the mess, and then you just put them on then like all the rest. Choose the buttons that fit your baby best, and you're on your way. And whenever this one's dirty, you would just throw the whole thing in your diaper pail. Same thing with this one. You throw them straight into your diaper pail. I always take my inserts out, which obviously these ones, it's connected, so you would have nothing to take out. But the ones that you can take the inserts out, I always take them out and then throw the diaper and the inserts into my diaper pail separately, just so that whenever you go to wash them, they're not together, and that way they can get washed better, and you don't have to worry about taking them all out at the very end whenever you're throwing them all into the washer. Husband needs a diaper. There's your favorite one. Sure. Okay, he just threw me a dirty diaper. So he's actually changing Cliff right now. So this one's dirty. So I would take, which is just pee, so you can't tell. And the thing that I really like about these two is I say he changed them, but this is like dry to the touch. That's how absorbent they are, which is really nice. So take it out, and this is a little bit more damp, but this part itself is just completely dry, so you know that they're not just sitting in a super soaked diaper. It absorbs it really nicely. So anyways, what I would do with these now that I took the wet one out, I will turn this and show you. There's my diaper pail, which is right next to the changing station. I just opened it up. I put both of these in here. And this is kind of a good segue. I still have a few, I still have a few more diapers, types of diapers to tell you about, but I'll pause on that and tell you about what's inside of my diaper pail. So this is a reusable liner that goes into the diaper pail. It just goes in there right like the throwaway liners would be. You just put it in there. And then this is waterproof on the inside. And you just throw, you know, all of your dirty diapers in the diaper pail. Once this is full, you take the whole entire thing out, full of the dirty diapers, dump it into your washer, throw this into your washer, because it's reusable, washable, wash them all, and that way you're not taking out one by one dirty diapers and throwing them into the washer. That would be gross. You don't have to do that. So that's just another example of how clean it actually is to use cloth diapers. People think, oh, how do you wash them? That's gross. You'd be touching them. They're dirty. No, this is full. And then I just dump the whole thing into the washer. I'm not even touching it. Throw the bag in with it and wash them. So that's that. So those are really cool. I have two. This is the Decker brand. And my diaper pail is also Decker. So I just got the reusable liners to go into it. So whenever one's being washed with a load of diapers, I put this other one in there and switch it out. So that's what I use for that. So I'll finish telling you about my last three kinds of diapers, and then I'll move on to my other products that I use, because I kind of skipped over some steps that I wanted to talk about, but since he brought that in here, I went ahead and told you guys. So this is another one that was given to me by my cousin, Gretchen, who cloth diapered her kids. So this is the Fuzzy Buns brand. It's a one size. It's the button style on top, pocket, insert, just like all the rest that I've just, the last few that I showed you. It also has this elastic in the sides. So instead of having that button in the front to make it shorter, it has the elastic with a button on the inside. So, and I can make it be shorter by scrunching up the sides. That makes it, the elastic pulls it tighter. So if I wanted it to be on the loosest setting, I would just take the button all the way up to the very top, and then it would be the most stretched out. So that's just another different style, different brand, Fuzzy Buns. She gave me a few of those. This is another pocket style. This is the Alva Baby brand. This is the exact same as the last handful I've been telling you about. It's got the pocket. You put the insert in it. Once it's dirty, take the insert out, throw it in your diaper pail. And then the last brand that I have that I want to talk to you about is Grovia. So it's one by Grovia. And this one is different than all the rest as well, so it's another unique one. And it's also another really soft one. So this Grovia and Charlie Banana those two are the softest materials on the insides that I have. So button style, just like the rest of them that I've been showing you. This one is different because the insert doesn't have a pocket. It just has a button on the insert. And there's a button on the inside of this shell. And I just button it on to the diaper. It doesn't button in the front, It would actually probably be nicer if it did, just to keep it more in place. You know, when they're wiggling and moving around it, it could potentially slip to the side or something, but I've not had that happen. I can just see that possibly happening. You can probably hear my baby crying in the background right now of this video. But anyways, this one's really soft, really absorbent. Really like this one. I'm probably actually going to buy a few more of these. These ones, got the insert buttons right there on the outside, and then the other Bum Genius one that I showed you that the insert's actually attached. Really like those, and the Velcro one that's also Bum Genius. Those are my votes right now. The Mama Koala and the Alva Baby pocket inserts, they're also really nice too. The Alva Baby and the LBB and the Mama Koala ones, they're nice, especially if you're out and about, because you can just throw the whole thing in your wet bag, which I'll get to what a wet bag is in a few minutes. Or if someone else is watching your baby and it's just easy for them to just take the whole thing, put it away, put a whole new one on, not have to worry about the inserts. Those are nice for those situations. So anyways, so moving on to the next thing. So next I will talk about what I do whenever I'm not at home. So this is what I was just talking about. This is a wet bag. There's different brands, different sizes. This is a medium. This is made by Planet Wise. It is waterproof material on the inside, and it's super cute because it has constellations and whales, sea turtles, manatees on it, so I thought it was really cute. And then I also have my cloth wipes, also made by Planet Wise bag, zipper. It is also waterproof on the inside, so I have my reusable wipes inside of there. Here's another feature I didn't talk about before, but with the cloth diapers, if you tear off these bio liners and put that inside the cloth diaper, if they have a dirty diaper, it holds most of it in this and could keep you from having to have a really dirty diaper that you then go clean off. It just keeps it all together, and then you can just throw these away. So that's that. I have this huge roll of it, and I can't remember what brand these are, but I'll let you know and put that out there. This is the little cubes. So this is the this is 100% vegan, handmade in the U.S. Natural wipe solution. So it's these little square cubes. You put it in a cup of hot water and it dissolves, and that's what I use for my reusable wipes. So I have that in here. I made that, the hot cup, 1 cup of water with the cube, poured it in my reusable wipes bag that I take out with me in my diaper bag, and then put my cloths in here. They're still wet, and I made these Friday morning, and today's Tuesday. So I'm super impressed with that. And then I also have a set of them that I keep up here on my changing station for at home. I made these today. I have 2 different sizes of wipes. I have these little ones, and then I have the bigger squares of the reusable wipes. And those, whenever they're dirty after I use them, they go, if we're out and about and I use my reusable wipes, they go in the wet bag along with the dirty diaper. And then whenever I'm at home, they go in the diaper pail with the diapers and get washed with the diapers at the same time. So anyways, you put your dirty diapers in here, and whenever you're out and about, and I have this, it's made by BioClean. It's called Back Out. It's stain and odor remover, and actually smells really good. It smells like lime. It has live enzyme cultures and lime extract. That's what it's made out of. This is not tested on animals. But anyways, what this is for is you spray it on the dirty diaper. So I actually have a smaller bottle that I put this in for the diaper bag. So if you had a dirty diaper while we were out and I changed the dirty diaper, I would spray this on the dirty diaper and then close the diaper back up and put it in my wet bag. That keeps it this is a stain and odor remover, so it keeps it from stinking while it's inside of here, you know, when you're walking around the store or whatever. And it also breaks down the dirtiness of the diaper and keeps it from staining. So whenever you do get home and you rinse them off, you're less likely to have lasting stains on the diapers. I haven't had any stains that have any dirty diapers that have been stained after using them for a week. So it's working so far. So I'm excited about that. So I talked about this. I talked about this. Talked about this solution. This is by Baby Bits. It's tea tree lavender. It's the smell of the natural, all natural wipe solution that I use. I got it off Amazon. I got basically all of this stuff off Amazon. So that's what I do when I'm out and about and I'm changing them. Just use my wet bag until I get home, and then clean them off and put them in the diaper pail. So how do I clean them? You say that's probably the biggest #1 question everyone has is, how do you clean them? Is it gross? It's not super fun, but it's not as gross as you think that it is. So this stays in our bathroom. It's called Spray Pal. This buttons up. I'm not really sure why you'd ever unbutton it, but anyways, I just keep it buttoned. It has a clip attached to the inside. So you would open up your dirty poopy diaper, put it in here, clip it to that clip. It's like a binder clip type thing. I guess I will unbutton this just to show you what it would look like. So that's what it looks like once it's clipped in there. Obviously I keep this buttoned. So I have a spray hose, a spray nozzle thing that is connected to the back of the toilet. So I just lift up the toilet seat, put my diaper onto this, insert this into the toilet. So it only goes in about this much. The rest is still sticking out of your toilet. Take that spray nozzle and I spray the dirty diaper until everything is off the diaper into the toilet. Flush the toilet. Take the diaper out. Even though I sprayed everything off of it, there's still some residue on there. So I spray it. So I keep this by the toilet with the back out. Spray it. And then I keep this next to the toilet. It's just a little plastic tin thing that I got from Walmart for like $1. Leave this next to the toilet. Put this in here. Then you also have to take the insert out. So sorry, I didn't say that part. Because the insert is going to be stained too. So you have to do both of them. I do this one, put it in the little bucket. This one, put it in the little bucket. I spray them both. Then I come back into Cliff's room. Put them in the diaper pail until the diaper pail is full. Once the diaper pail is full, like I said earlier, I just take this whole thing out, put it in the washer, and wash them, dry them on low. Some of the diapers specifically say like only tumble dry, only air dry. I have so far, probably shouldn't, but I've so far just dried all of them on low regardless of what the diaper says. Not had any issues. Cross my fingers that I don't have any issues with that moving forward. But yeah, so that's what I do right now, in a lot of words. So, but I've had a lot of questions, so I just wanted to make these videos to show everyone. I don't think I missed anything. But if you do have any questions, please let me know. I'm using the reusable cloth wipes right now. I'm not using them every single time because I still have some wipes left over that I got for my baby shower. But once those are gone, I plan to just stick with the reusable wipes for as long as I can. And I guess why I chose to do this, well, one, I had a boy, so I don't get to do the girly dressing up sparkles and glitter on everything, which I really was looking forward to do if I had a girl. So this is just kind of a fun way for me to have like really cute designs on different diapers. And then also, I know that these are just reusable. They're made out of cotton, you know, they're made out of different materials. Not saying that disposable diapers are bad, but we don't know what all goes into them. And also the main reason, saving money. I plan to use these for as long as I possibly can. And that way we don't have to pay for diapers nonstop, which is what we were doing for the first 6 weeks. So I also have more inserts. I'm never using all my inserts at once. Right now I have more inserts than I have diapers, and I think that's probably a good thing, to just have those backups, especially for the shells, that you would just be changing those out instead of the whole diaper itself. But yeah, so I think I covered everything. If you have any questions, just please let me know.